Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of Streampunks Presents Noirvel. As you can see here, today's going to be a little bit more of a
intimate,
close encounter.
Yeah, I was thinking about
like,
saying
intimate. I was trying to avoid that one. That's not on me. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
You know I can teleport. I don't have to be here.
I don't know what your problem with the word intimate is. Okay, I have to use Microsoft Edge to even get into Roll20. We can if I can handle the word edge, y'all can handle the word intimate. All right.
Your faith in me is appreciated. But hello, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of Noirvel. As you can see here, it's just gonna be me, Jake, and Sam for today, as people are recovering from cons and also preparing to go to cons. On that note, I'll see you at Gen Con. But I am your narrator for today. Let's get to the most important part of every story, and that, of course, are the wonderful people that tell it. So, Jake, tell us who you are, who you playing, and what's going on.
My name is Jake. I am one of those people just getting back from a con. As I was at San Diego Comic-Con, I did a show with fellow friends of Noirvel. I did it with Mallory, and we also had Jordan, a friend of the channel, who is halfway through filming their next season of Blackness and Dragons. So be prepared for that. And another good friend, Markia, which was great. We got to play the new Modifius cohort Cthulhu, not of. I keep trying to put of in between there like it's a COC, but it is not. Which is a Modifius 2D20 system based in not the 1920s like every other Cthulhu game. No, during Roman times. Yes, Sam. It is.
Wait, did they even have tentacles back then?
I mean, octopuses still existed, so I feel like
you say that. I mean, how can
I knew the Gladiator was missing something. I'm like, Russell Crowe's nailing this, but I just feel like there could be more tentacles.
It was a very fun show. Hopefully in the next couple weeks, we will be getting the footage from the stream, and we will be posting it. We'll be actually streaming it. There's supposed to be a giveaway that is going to be attached to that. So stick around for more information on that to get your copy of the game. Did I say everything? Oh, I play Shift. I'm definitely not going through any sort of internal, external, or mid-ternal crisis. Sam.
Good. Perfect. I would hate to have to deal with that. Hi, I'm Sam DeLev. You might know me from Monday. Just the existence of Monday. I'm also here with the Dogs of Marvel. They say hi. One of them just had a birthday yesterday.
Sam, we talked about this. You can't have the pup deuces do your intro for you, okay?
I think we have evidence now that I can. I told you so.
They just keep cussing is the thing, though. Think about the TOS.
I started the episode talking about Microsoft Edge, so we're okay.
So I'm a role-playing performer, variety streamer, and science communicator. If you enjoy dogs, you might also enjoy cats who do virology on the latest episode of May Contain Science, live now on YouTube and Coffee, and promoted by Dazzler. I'll be playing Banff. Dazzler will
Wonderful. I told Dazzler, you have to finish your character sheet before I can let you play. And I am your narrator. I'm your narrator, Noir. I do a bunch of shows, but not this week because I'll be at Gen Con. I'll see you guys on Friday for my panel on monsterology. All right, let's get right into the story. When we last left off, our heroes Crash, Agatha, Banff, Shift, all and Tyr all traversed to the timeline that moment is from. And that's where we're going to be picking up. The first thing we see is Banff and Shift crossing the threshold. And while in front of you is this desolate world, as soon as your feet touch the ground, white emanates from your feet, and you watch as the world gets bottled up and then sealed off into what appears to be an office space made of white. When you look behind you, the rift that connects your reality to this one is gone. And we find you in a corporate office room with a mahogany desk and an empty leather chair, with 2 chairs for the both of you, and a name tag on the desk that says Director of Narrative.
I've been on a few movie sets, and I have never heard of that role.
How comfy is the desk to be on top of?
Actually, very.
Good. Yeah. Is this director of narrative present?
Nope.
Is the chair comfy? Not the 2, the 1.
It looks pretty comfy.
Does it feel comfy?
Oh, yeah, it does. And it leans back just the perfect amount.
Hey, this leans back just the perfect amount. Where the heck are we, Tiff?
Your guess would be as good as mine. I sadly have not gone through multiple dimensions on a regular basis, nor do I make it a habit. So,
what do I feel if I try to pop back to the base real quick?
What you feel before you actually this is a good question about your powers. What does it feel like when you're picking a location to Banff?
What does it feel like to put your hand there and not there?
Okay, so imagine that there is no there. Like when you go to put your hand up, there's something just blocking the way.
Something's wrong.
what about us being split up from our friends in an office with someone with the title of Director of Narrative made you think about it being a problem?
Oh. Yeah, none of that.
Oh, none of that.
But okay. I can't bamf normal, and that I don't like.
What if I like give you a jolt? Do you want to try to? What if I give you a boost?
All right, boost me.
I boost you.
With this boost, you're able to feel all the places you can't go at once.
Okay, that's a real cool charge, but no.
Is it possible that there's dampeners in here, or is it a limitation of your powers?
Bamf, 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 bamf. That fancy chair. No, the powers are fine.
So then where are you on? So, okay. You can bamf in this room, but you can't bamf outside of this room. Is there a door in this room? Is it just like...
No. It's white all over.
You.
And it's like the landlord special white too. Like
Mhm.
they did not pay a lot of money for this paint. And it's a sickly warm fluorescent light on the ceiling with the tiled panels.
You know, when I died, I pictured that the white light would just be like an ever growing, infinite like whiteness of existence, like you see in a movie. I didn't think it would be eggshell white. You know?
Oh no, we're not doing that. No. Mm-mm. No,
What?
thank you.
Eggshell or the possibility that we're dead?
Yeah, no, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I mean, okay.
It's at this point a light starts to cut through the wall and you see a door manifest.
So they have fancy doors, but they can't paint the wall nicely? Like,
you got to cut budget somewhere, I guess. I'm looking out through the door, but also I'm looking through the drawer. Like anything fun in the desk drawers?
Oh, that's a very interesting question. Let me actually roll for this. I'm going to say
Thank you. I
there
like
is
going through other people's
a
stuff.
5% chance that something useful will be in there.
ooh.
So if I roll...
What percent chance of something interesting or fun that isn't useful, though? Can we add a level for that?
You find one of those like toys that it's the body of a dog, but the head of it is like one of those floating things that you can.
And then like another 10% chance it's a Jolly Rancher.
Mm-hmm.
Not 90 to 95, it's something interesting. 96 to 100, it's something useful.
Okay.
Dang.
50.
Halfway there.
Nothing.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh, shit, this is how it's gonna be. Okay.
Is anyone coming out of the door?
Not yet. Nope.
Bamf to door. Well,
Okay.
looking back to shift.
I put my hand in.
Into what, the door?
Yeah. Or at least
are you able to
attempt to.
face?
Am I able to phase? No, I don't have any fucking
Okay.
powers. What are you talking about?
Oh, when you guys try to open the door, it does not open.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought it was like almost like a light. Like
I thought, yeah.
that's what I.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
so sorry.
It basically drew itself in light and then manifested as just a regular door.
Oh,
Like-
then I'm gonna go for the doorknob.
It does not open.
Of course it's not. That would have been too easy, right?
Does it rattle on its hinges at all?
Yeah.
And is it a light door or a heavy door?
Light door feels like the cheapest door one could buy at a Home Depot.
How many hits with an office chair would you say would be adequate to make light of this door?
It feels like it shouldn't take many.
I would like to test that
Please
I wanna
go
test
ahead
that.
and roll me. Please go ahead and roll me a melee check.
All right. 16.
It cracks right inside, but it doesn't break enough for you to see to the other side. And that's when you hear behind the both of you, please do not destroy the door. Behind both of you is a 4-foot tall woman with a bob haircut, wearing half moon glasses in a gray pantsuit, holding a clipboard. She walks gingerly over to her desk and takes a seat.
What's on the clipboard? If I'm on the desk, what's on the clipboard?
Roll me a vigilance check.
All right. Marvelous 19.
You get a good look at it, and it looks like the writing on the clipboard is moving in a language that you do not recognize. She sits onto her seat, looks up at you, and goes, "If you could please sit in your seat."
Which one's mine
I'm
and
good.
which one's theirs?
Oh, either of them.
Well, after Bam says no, I sit in one of them and I turn my body and I put my feet on the other one so that my knees are on like the side.
Okay. I read in the report that you have a tendency to make things difficult. I am prepared for this eventuality.
Whoa. Me or them?
Oh, this one. You
Oh,
are
yeah.
much more pliable.
You're pliable.
Yeah, not loving that term. Could have
Then don't
chose
be pliable.
so many different ways to go that route, but okay.
It's necessary that we keep you both here to avoid any disruptions to a necessary canon event. My apologies.
Ooh, we have a canon event. Oh, what's a canon event?
Like that Tchaikovsky overture. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Gotcha. Got it.
If that's what you need to feel, then of course. Because of the abilities that you both possess, you are particularly hard to narrate around, so we decided to take the more direct approach with you.
Hey, you from that place that looks like the 70s?
Oh, the TVA. We're an offshoot, yes.
What is an offshoot of the TVA? And I look over at Banff. What is the TVA?
It's that place full of timelines that looks like the 70s. You know, where Swap was.
Okay, that is a conversation we'll have to have later because I don't want to talk about that person.
It's partially because of their relationship with you that it is necessary for you to be withheld in this moment while the canon event occurs.
Isn't that like, I don't know, some kind of temporal narrative supremacy kind of thing? One event gets to be special?
We've let this play out in a number of timelines. The two of you in particular seem to have a knack for disrupting things.
And hold on. I can't be pliable and a problem. Okay, that's not how that works. All right.
I think it's a problem till someone says something nice to you and then you're all pliable.
I do like a compliment.
That's very cute of you.
2 in a row. Wait, hold on. What are we doing? No, we are back to this. So we are a problem for canon events. One, I feel that Banff is correct on this. Why does only one thing get to be the correct timeline? 2, this sounds a lot like Doctor Who. I think this is like when there is like specific events that cannot be changed or will not be changed. I know you don't like talking about time stuff, but is that what this is?
There's no reason to bring the Doctor into this. And as for your other question, it is our responsibility to pick the sacred timeline and the events therein. So, as the director of narrative, I have decided the best course of action for the Golden Timeline. And the timeline that you are a part of, the 312, is veering dangerously close to affecting the Golden Timeline. This is the second such time that we've had to have direct intervention with your timeline. It is beginning to grow tiresome.
I'm not loving the term golden timeline. That makes it worse.
Uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not just me. Like this is not cool. Like how do you think this director here even has like qualifications? You think they even went to story school or something?
Is that how you become the director of narrative? Is you go
Well,
to
like, right? What else qualifies you? Like, who are you to freaking judge, you know?
Apologies. The office hasn't been changed since we used it last. You see, she gestures with her hand, and you see assistant put right in front of it. I'm the assistant director of the narrative.
At least it isn't the assistant to the director of a narrative, That would have made it way worse.
How? What do you mean?
Oh, so there's this TV show called The Office, and there's this whole entire debate.
Already sorry I asked.
After Bamf says that, Shift goes back to the assistant and goes, wait, hold on. So you got their office, but you're only their assistant. Does that mean that there's a better office for the new director? And if we're such of a pain, why did they send the assistant and not the actual director?
The actual
the
director
bosses always make the assistant do the scut work. Am I right?
There has been issues with the director's position, but it's being resolved. In fact, your departure from the narrative is part of restoring things to the way that they should be.
So you're sending us back. That's what you're saying?
Once the canon event has finished.
Can we know what the canon event is? So that we definitely don't mess with it.
Currently, the 312 is undergoing a massive assault on mutant by mutant hate groups. It is a requirement that certain events occur.
What events?
The death of a number of mutants.
But
how much damage?
Don't they just go back to where they were from?
Krakoa has been compromised. The mutants think that their ability to revive themselves is working as intended. However, there has been a virus planted within Krakoa, and with the strikes that have been planned, a number of mutants will die. This will prompt the necessary events to occur that we have planned for.
Anywhere but this room. Can I bamf anywhere but this room?
You could feel that you are in a pocket dimension, very much like you couldn't bamf out of the TVA. This is even more constrained than that. It's like they built this room specifically for individuals that are slippery.
I would like to make a huge suggestion. If you have the ability to pull people and put people back in the timeline, can't you just put us back in the timeline after this happens so that we don't have to sit here uncomfortably staring at each other, knowing that a bunch of mutant friends are dying?
When I put you back into the timeline, it'll be as though you were never here. You were just in the moment that you are.
So we won't remember this.
No.
Screw that. Screw you. Screw this timeline.
Also, the TVA failed in purging your memories of the TVA. We will be correcting that as well.
No, the hell you will not.
Oh, I was not asking. This is what will occur.
I'm not proud of this. I'd like to make an attack roll.
Okay. Let's go for it. The target number is okay. A 16 will be enough to hit. However, they are going to use the reaction to just be on the other side of the room.
Can I? Can I sense if that's technology or if that's power?
That's a very good. What tags do you have?
Tags. Dealmaker presence, connections, hounded, famous, heroic, extreme appearance. But I'm more thinking of along the lines of my boost and steal powers. Like, would I be like, if I use the ability steal power and there wasn't power there, I'd be able to know that, right?
Right. Like, I know I can't go somewhere.
This is technology.
Ah, fuck.
So it's on her.
I boost power again.
I need you both to know that this is going to be my 173rd time having corralled a Banff and a shift to ensure that a canon event occurs. This is not my first time doing this, and there is quite literally nothing that you can do to surprise me.
Wait, how many times?
It's 173.
And we've failed that many times. Is that what you're saying?
That's not nearly enough times to not surprise you.
There's technically an infinite number of things that we could possibly do.
Yes, there are, and there are an infinite number of ways in which I can undo what you do, stop you from doing what you do, or kill you before you do it, or after you do it, and reset things to before you've done them. We don't have to go through this. You can sit patiently and wait for the canon event to be over.
I'm curious, how many versions of us in the different timelines, right? They're all different timelines. It's not the same version of us that you've dealt with this. Is that correct?
No, there are many different versions of you.
So you've never dealt with this version of our timeline?
I've dealt with ones very similar. And she pulls out what looks like a business card and a projection. A projection is placed on the walls. And I want you guys to tell me 3 different versions of your character that you see on the screen.
Oh, ew, that one's preppy.
One of the versions of Shift constantly uses strength power, so he has he's big and bulky.
I remember that one put quite a number of holes in the wall. Then there's this one. What's the next versions of you two?
Covered in dirt, kind of shredded up, and a little bit of an electronic flash. It looks a whole lot like the circumstances where Banff met Phage. As if the spots were swapped.
The next one is bleach blonde hair and in swim trunks and looks like he has spent the entire day at the beach.
Oh my goodness. Beach shift.
There's always a beach episode.
And then, of course, my favorite. I will describe this one. This is X-Men Banff.
Ew!
Avengers
I knew it!
Shift.
Ew! That's disgusting! You can't show that to people. What's wrong with you? Ew! What the hell kind of kink do you have? Ew!
So, suffice to say that having the experience of dealing with a number of different variants of the two of you, I am more than prepared to deal with whatever nonsense you insist on putting me through.
Sure. I look at Banff and I go, they're right. It's always better to deal with the devil you know versus the devil you don't know, right? And I look at Bamp, and Bamp Shift's eyes glimmer green.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'd probably be this tired of us after 173 times. It's got to be kind of frustrating.
And I go, yeah, but again, you're only the assistant of of narration.
Hey, no, but like, if this goes well, like, I don't know, this seems like something she's on board with. Like, she pitched it or something. You pitched this whole idea, this way of doing the Golden Time thing?
Is this where the two of you attempt to talk me into dropping my defenses so that you can launch a counter or surprise attack on me? Steal what you imagine to be the method of how I am able to travel so freely in this dimension, and to thwart me and return to your timeline before Bleer dies?
And as they say, Bleer dies, Shift lets completely go of any pretenses of humanity and lets the demon take over. While Bamf has a love for Bleer, so does Shift.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a resilience check, target number 15.
I choose to fail.
Are you sure about that? This will have consequences.
I very specifically said I would rather deal with the devil I know than the devil I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What does the envy rider look like?
Well, I mean, we've got green flames because at this point it's just canon, right? It's green flames. Shift always wears nice clothes. This is a nice, beautiful green, dark green suit, maybe like a forest green suit, and the accents on it are snakeskin, like a green, dark snakeskin accents to it, and Shift's face doesn't turn into a skull like some of the others. In fact, Shift's face looks different based off of who's looking at him. He looks like what that person either wants to look like or wants to be with. It's the thing that they envy when it comes to physical look. That is what Shift's face looks like to them. And his shoes, a nice dark snakeskin boot. But here's the thing. The green flames glow around him, but he slowly drips black ember wherever he stands, wherever he walks. It's almost like an essence of like when you burn paper and it kind of floats away. You see that whenever he goes. It's almost like his coat is constantly burning and healing at the same time. Yeah.
Beth, as you see this happening, what do you do?
I'm watching her. Like any chance.
Roll me a vigilance. This is going to be target number 18.
Marvelous 22.
Damn, son.
Very close, by the way.
Remember the rule. You can spend 3 karma. You can spend karma 3 times on one roll.
I think I should, because if we do this, like it's like this one would be hella worth. This could be an opening, so we gotta try. So I spend 1. You can spend up to 3 times.
And I'm gonna say you can spend ox point up to 3 times on the same roll as well.
I would like 1 ox point, please.
Okay, everybody, for the month of Wrath, who do we have to thank for today? If I could get a D12, please.
9.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sam was fucking on that. Oh, holy shit.
Aether Spoon, you are the point of wrath for today. So go ahead and give us another roll.
Come on. No, dang it.
That's 1 caramel, 1 oxploit. You're down to 2 for each.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I'm spending 1 more karma. Okay. No. That's where I have my personal. I can't spam rolls more than thrice.
Okay.
Like total of 6. I would love a 6. Like I can't.
I will tell you, with that, you do get that. You do see a flash of genuine, not fear, but surprise. Like, oh, from her. And in that moment, she touches her glasses, but that's it. That's all you catch.
Thank you.
So, here's how this is going to work, Jake. The Envy Rider is in full control.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to tell you what he intends to do.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to fight back against it, you will need to roll a resilience check.
Sounds good.
It's very much like you're in the sunken place. You are in pure darkness, but you can see out of your own eyes from a distance. And you see the way that the Envy Rider is looking at the world. He would be able to. I have to read this power very specifically.
Oh dear.
Oh shit. I thought he would have to figure it out. He doesn't. Spirit of Vengeance is a very powerful power set, gang.
Ooh, does it have a power set finally?
Oh yeah, when you select it, you get a couple of powers for free.
When I originally made Shift, the Spirit of Envy, that book was either not out or not in the Roll20 that we were using. So there is nothing associated with that portion of it.
Oh, he does have to be touching it. Okay.
I mean, we don't have a problem walking forward and attempting to touch them.
Roll me an attack.
With my attack? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
You're
great.
gonna add 2. You're gonna add 2 to whatever you roll, though.
I rolled a 5, 6, 1, so a 13, so a 14. No, you said 1 or a 2?
2.
So a 15.
A 15 will hit. You see the rider reach for her, and she behind him, and without looking, the rider grabs at her. Well, not at her specifically. At her glasses. And you see these half moon glasses. What kind of glasses would the rider put on?
Spectacles or sunglasses? Because I don't think the rider would probably wear circular, like full circular, maybe a gold gold rim glasses, almost like nerdy bookwormy kind of a thing. But only as a way to look cuter, you know.
So you asked me like spectacles or sunglasses. Very much in the same way, if Ghost Rider touches a Honda Civic, he can turn it into whatever the fuck he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
The power that the writer is using right now on these glasses is possess vehicle.
Mm.
Makes sense.
And what does that do for me?
It lets you have a vehicle.
Your writer has just come into possession of a device that lets them travel to any timeline or multiverse, as this is their vehicle.
You okay if I narrate you can stop me at any moment.
Go nuts.
Shift goes to attempt 172.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is sick.
Jake, I love you. You're so good at games.
Beth, you see the writer walk, and it's like you see the air ripple, and for just a second, that whatever it is that's blocking your hand gives just a little bit, and you, Beth, inside. And you see the writer walk behind you, and you are in the same office with the incomparable Shift and the magnificent Banff, leader of the Avengers and the X-Men, waiting patiently like the assistant director of narrative requested. Upon seeing you, Shift goes, "What is this? Who are you?"
It's her glasses. Get rid of them. And then Shift goes to 171. I'm just giving them information.
I know, but you look like a demon, and you ran into your lawful good variant.
I mean, they don't have to take the advice.
I think he's gonna try to shut you down.
Okay.
Ew.
Don't say ew at yourselves.
This cape?
Okay, no, you can't use that version because that version is not who he is. Oh, you don't. Oh, he would swipe power. Right?
Yeah,
is that what he can do?
If you look, I have swipe power, which would allow them to steal the power away from me.
Yep. So that's what he's going to try. He has to make a logic attack against you.
An ego
check.
This
is okay. An ego check against you.
Yeah.
Yeet.
But they have to grab me first. That's the one negative.
Oh. Okay. I think he is going to attempt to make a melee attack against you first. Oh my god, that's embarrassing.
Do I? And you want me to do a defense? My ego.
Does 12 hit your defense?
My melee defense, yes. Melee defense is 11, but my ego defense is a 17. So
he's successfully got the grab, and now he's going for the swipe.
Yep. Well, yeah, still doesn't make it.
He's like, "Who are you? Stop!"
I am going to just. I'm not gonna. I don't need to steal anything from him. I'm gonna just dampen his powers, so he can't try to steal from me. Actually, I'm gonna dampen not Bamf's powers. I can deal with myself. I do all the time. Wait, what?
The X-Men Bamf looks at you, 312 Bamf, and goes, "The hell are you? You look like me, but you're just like a mess."
It's her. She wants to hurt our cousin. Will you help?
To protect the greater good, sometimes you have to make that call.
How many of our cousin are you willing to sacrifice? That couldn't be the right thing to do.
Did you hear her out? Did you see what happens after?
How many blears?
Salvation for mutant kind. An end to the fighting. An end to the war. No more need for Xavier's. No more need for Magneto's. No more need for the X-Men.
Aren't you supposed to be the good one? What good is good if you don't protect people that you love?
And what good has ever happened without horrors?
No one's disposable.
No one's disposable. Nobody knows that more than me.
Maybe me. May I make an ego check on this one?
Yeah, what are you trying to figure out?
No, I'm trying to.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
attack?
Me appealing to the cape was like sincere.
Oh, dampened power. I gotta read up on it because this might be interesting.
I can put it in chat if you'd like.
Got it. Okay. So what are we doing here, man?
So I have presence to get people to voluntarily do things for me, and glibness to persuade characters for which would be to add jest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh, 20.
And what are you trying to get them to, like, what's the goal here?
I'm playing to the cape. There are the thing with capes. The thing I have learned about these freaking is they want to feel like they're doing the right thing, and that might actually be more important to them sometimes than doing it. My aim here is to put that pure certainty of what the right thing is into conflict and bring it on back to something that just deepen this creature's I know there won't be a Bamf that doesn't care about Blia.
So you would save your cousin at the cost of peace between mutants and humans.
Nah, I'd do it all. We could do it all together.
You're wrong, but you're also me, so I know you're a stubborn asshole.
Thank you.
So I'm not gonna help you, but I'm not gonna stop you. Shift. Stand down. Bam, stand down. These two are gonna make a fool of themselves anyway. We don't have to stop them.
I would like to actually hold shift a little bit before,
Okay.
because he's grabbed me, right?
Mhm.
Well, Banff might have went the goody two shoes route and attempted to go at their morals. Shift is not himself right now. So, and he doesn't even need to really use the powers of envy in this situation because he knows what he's envious of. And Shift leans into Shift's ear and says, "You'll never have a family if you continue to let them die for someone else's goals." It's her glasses. Just take them off. You can make the decision from there. But don't let them kill for some greater good that they believe in. And Chef, let's go. I'd more than happy to make an ego attempt if you would like.
Nah, I'm gonna use a sinister. I'm gonna use a sinister point. You see that you cracked into Shift just now. And something sickly stirs in his eyes. And he just goes, family. You don't know, do you? Where do you think these powers came from? Do you even know how we do what we do?
Shift looks at Banff and says, "I think we're ready to go."
You don't know, do you? You don't know.
Shift makes an attempt to punch Shift in the face.
Oh, I'm not going to make you roll for that. You crack him, and he just goes down laughing. You stupid son of a bitch. You don't know.
Shift touches the glasses.
And the last thing you hear is family. You're in another room with a preppy Banff and a swole Shift.
Okay,
you can see there are holes all along the wall on Shift's side.
All right, this is a great look. I'm just saying for both of us.
What? Oh shit, dude, you're me.
You're me. Well, I don't look nearly as good as you. You are definitely the better looking.
I don't know. You're looking pretty good with the snake skin. What the hell do we have going on here?
Oh man, there is someone that's going to offer you something. Maybe has already offered you. Maybe you said no. But you know, sometimes you say yes. Sometimes
you talk about that asshole with the glasses. Telling me that I gotta let Bernie die.
Oh, it's Bernie in this one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Am I able
no way in hell, dude. He just like punching at the walls. No way in hell, dude.
Am I able to just open the door?
You have to make a logic check in response to the mind. This is going to be a difficulty 20.
Hold on, question. Is this an ego attack against me?
No, this is you willing the door to manifest and open the same way that she did.
Okay. Ooh, I have to roll a 10. I'm sorry, I have to roll a 20 to get this. Because I have a 0 in logic.
That's not
okay.
mathematically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a I mean, we're gonna attempt it.
Yeah.
Don't
No.
forget, you do get the add +2.
It does not matter. Does not matter. I rolled an 11 total. So after making the attempt and do I understand that it's just not in my forte?
Yeah.
When I'm escaping and Bamp is coming with me, is it because we're in the same timeline that they're able to follow me, or is it just because I'm temporarily opening to another?
That's a very good question.
Because I would like to if my version can't leave with me, but maybe Bamp's version can leave with us.
Probably. Assuming they Bamf. What if Preppy Bamf doesn't Bamf? No, they're in the room. They have to. These are only the ones who Bamf.
Are you? Is anybody talking to?
I'm saying this.
Bamf?
I'm saying this out loud.
I was just waiting for camera.
Oh.
Why?
Why? We were asked very nicely to stay put. I don't.
Do you two not know each other in this one? Do you not know who Bernie is in this situation?
I'm afraid not. I don't. I tend to stay in Manhattan.
Ew, I knew it was gonna be like some Upper East Side freaking. What are you even doing?
Waiting for the assistant director.
No, with your life.
Oh. I have a pretty high-paying job, a nice penthouse in the city. I donate to charity regularly.
Do you have a cousin?
God, you're a loser.
A cousin?
Yes. Do you have one?
No, I was adopted.
I look at Banff.
I don't claim you.
Well, okay. I think that you're rude, and I'd much rather not continue this discussion with you.
Oh, Banff, I'm very sorry. I would like, dear narrator, please allow me to do this with whatever consequences you would like to do to me for this.
Okay.
Am I able to use my boost or dampen power to determine whether or not they have power in this situation? Does this Banff have power?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Banff. I am not myself. I would like, very similar to my my green flames, I would like two tendrils to reach out and grab both Bamps, and I would like
Banff teleports away. Oh, but keep going. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My attempt is to just touch them long enough to get them to see what Banff is scared and worried about. The fact that there is a loved one, and I want them to feel that fear, that need to escape, that need and that want. And if not that, I would a third tendril out to my version to make them see both of them and their envy to be out of this room.
That is a stretch, but I will allow it. Roll me
I will spend
agility
karma.
check. Oh, if you spend 2 karma, I'll let it happen.
Done.
Okay. You get to sit still long enough to transfer these thoughts, and in return, you also get their thoughts. They were adopted by very well-to-do individuals that kept them isolated. Um, very academic focused, a corporate mastermind for the most part. Um, they look at places like Leisure Park with a bit of disdain, like they're ruining the city. This Banff is a undercover mutant, doesn't really use their powers except for themselves, and even then very rarely. But this Banff has a second mutation. This Banff can travel in interdimensions and dreams, and has used that to climb the corporate ladder.
So you're snaky no matter where you're at.
Maybe I do climb. Since we're all connected and stuff, does that mean there's a mutual transfer of envious sentiment from me to how could you even have Banff? Like, this doesn't even seem like someone who could say Banff. Anyway.
They don't call themselves Banff, but yeah.
Of course not. That would be rude. Then this person gets gets Banff's envy at like the resources and investment. I think they get the feeling of think of what I could have done with those kind of opportunities. And they also get by absence. No envy for intimacy and friendship and family, because Banff has those so much that you can feel that it couldn't possibly be fair. They are envious of the material. And they're well, if they say any more about that, it'll be sentimental.
So now that this connection has been made and you see all this, what would the two of you like to do?
Shift is a little curious based off of the last conversation with the Shift. And he wants to know what this Shift's family life was like. Does he share the same envy of family that I do?
You see a mirror of your family, very loving, very supportive. Then you see through his eyes the first appearance of his powers and the night that he confesses to his family that he has powers. Then you see the strict regimen that they create to improve his powers. You see them sending him to public relations classes. You see them priming and prepping him to be the ultimate superhero. Very pageant mom energy coming from both your parents, as they are groomed. Like, as soon as he confesses that he has these powers, you also notice a distinct lack of surprise from them through his tearful confession. In fact, you remember through his ears hearing your father say, "About damn time."
Has she already asked you to stay here, and have you already agreed? I just ask out loud to both of them.
Preppy Bath goes, yes, it's a couple of mutants have to die, and then I get to go back home. I don't understand what the big deal is. And you see Shift still punching at the wall going, yeah, and I'm not staying here.
If you really believed that, to Preppy, you wouldn't be in this room. The only ones of us who are in this room are a problem. You're a problem, right?
The noisy ones need to be removed anyway. They make the rest of us look bad. In fact, I can't even tell the world that I'm a mutant because we've got fucking capes walking around, destroying half the city every goddamn week.
Tell me about it. I'm not here for capes.
So let them wipe out the annoying mutants. Let a couple of them die. Whatever. There's no skin off my back. I have nothing to do with it.
Except for your real family dies. That is out
Real
there.
family.
The family that didn't get to know you.
I'm sure they're devastated wherever they are, whoever they are.
You said that this BAMF has the power to go into dreams. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
And interdimensional?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to copy that power. That sounds really cool.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm not using it. I'm just gonna copy it, and then I will hold that for later.
Actually,
ooh,
because things have been going too smooth for you right now.
For me, you had to use sinister points against me. We haven't been able to save either of the groups.
I've had to deal with both of these individuals, neither of whom I like.
I mean,
when could I just meet a cool band? Why is that too much to ask?
Buff Shift is pretty cool. I like Buff Shift.
I am going to say, no, this is going to be a cool 50-50. I'm going to let you choose high or low. A Shift.
High.
High, you maintain control. Low, the spirit of envy gets what it's after right now.
Oh, that's way low. That's way low.
Yeah, play fire.
You start to reach out to pull the power from this Banff, and then you find yourself in the passenger seat. And Banff, you watch as the Envy Rider begins its penance stare. In your mind shift, you see all of this Banff's real thoughts. The self-hating mutant, the seeing other mutants out there and wishing that they had the courage to express themselves, the fear of ridicule every time their adopted family said a off remark about mutants and how it was internalized, and the first time they bamfed and the panic that ensued. You see how they learned to hide in dreams, because when their father found out that they adopted a mutant, that was the only place to hide. You see all of these dark thoughts and these envious thoughts And then that bath drops.
What the?
And
Are
then
they, like, breathing?
you're back in control. Yeah. But no one's home.
What the fuck?
Shift looks at other Shift and goes, if you get the opportunity, it's the glasses, and just touches the glasses again.
And then find ourselves in another room. And what we see in that room, we'll find out after our break. Thank you guys so much for joining us on our intimate session today. We'll see you in about 10 minutes. Let us know what you think while we're on break. But until then, we will be right back. Deuces. You goddamn it.
What are you laughing at,
Hello,
Noir?
everybody.
Why are you laughing?
I really cannot tell you.
That word
Hello.
has absolutely been said on this channel.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Noirvel. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you had a great break. I know that I did. And with that, we are just going to get right back into it. Really quickly, though, a shout out to Time628 over on YouTube. Glad that you're having a good time. All right, so let's get into it. We find ourselves in a new. We find ourselves in the same office building, but this time there is a Banff in a leather coat with studs and spikes on it, and a Shift that's in a suit, both sitting down.
Wait, in chair? Like properly in a chair?
Oh, not properly. They're like kind of
You
squatting
scared
on it.
me.
Prince and Infidel, that is an interesting question. I'm going to say that it will cost 2 ox point, and you will have to get 6 people to agree on any non-Marvel character. So remember, you'll be taking 2 ox points away from the cast, and you need 6 people to all agree on the same character. I will write that down somewhere. So essentially everything is doubled. But as you both come in, they both look at you, and the Banff hits, like, laps the Shift on the shoulder and goes, "Told you it was the glasses."
Hey.
Yeah, but that doesn't help us get them. Yeah, but now we know.
Hi,
All right,
Shift.
so
Hi, Banff. How's it going?
Hi Shift, hi Banff. It's going pretty fucking shitty. We're stuck here, and Kevin's about to die. So I'm trying to figure out a way for us to get out of here.
So are we. It's the glasses, but the thing is I can't save you from this. Maybe, and I look at this Banff and I go, it's possible you might be able to leave without these glasses, as my Banff is able to leave with me. But we haven't come across another Banff and Shift that have been willing to test that theory.
Yeah, I saw a couple of other versions of us look like assholes. One of me looked like they shot that Burberry. I almost wanted to puke.
That's what I'm saying. And just remember.
Are you willing to test this with us?
As long as we get my Kevin first, I don't give a shit what we do.
I can bring you back here. at least.
Okay. What do you need?
I touch the glasses and I try to go to another version, but now that I am going to go to this version, I want this. Actually, I'll say this beforehand. I'm going to touch these glasses and I'm going to move us to the next version of this room. Bamf, if you could give a little bit of clarification of what you feel when that happens on your ability to escape, maybe you can latch onto that and also come along.
You know how you can't in here and it sucks?
Yeah. I felt like I could a little bit when Tall, Green, and Spooky came in.
So there's going to be a thing you're going to kind of feel that you can go when you feel it. It's just like a little bit, like not at the very beginning, but like right in there. You get in, you can go through. Looks at that shift. Not mine. Theirs. You want I should, and then they just like, bamf, bamf, and then they hold out their hand.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. Shift touches the glasses.
And everybody make me resilience check. Target number is going to be 16.
May I interest you in a failure?
May I interest you in 2 failures?
Ooh. That's twice as fun.
Mm-hmm.
And now I need you both to roll again for your counterparts.
21 on my counterpart shift.
Dang.
So you all make it to the next room, and it's like a high-pitched sound hits as soon as you're in the room, and it goes from being mild to unbearable in seconds, to the point where it becomes a drilling migraine. It's feedback, and it is crushing you from the inside out.
Is the previous room available to bamf back into? Is it closed yet?
The scene is closing very quickly.
I touch the glasses.
Yeah. Okay, and then you're all back in, and the feedback stops.
I look at the rest of the group and go, I'll be right back. I would like to touch the glasses again, but I would like to not go. I would like to go anywhere else other than a different version of this room. Am I in this universe? Am I able to make it to Shift's apartment?
So you are back in the office. There is no universe outside of the office.
Mm-hmm.
But you wouldn't know that going through. So you're just trying to go anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
There are 4 possible places that you could go to. 1 through 25, 26 through 50, 51 through 75, 76 through 100. I've got them in my head. I could just do a D4. What am I doing?
Yeah, I was going to say that at the end, but I was letting you go.
Yeah. Nah, fuck that. Sometimes I have to make a mistake. Here we go. Let's find out where you're going. Oh boy.
4. I like 4. That's a high number. That's a good thing.
So you walk off, and in front of you is a tree. And somebody sitting covered in vines.
Are they alive?
They aren't moving.
Chest not moving? I'm not touching that.
Nope.
I've seen too many scary movies.
You have never felt more envy than you do from the person sitting in this chair. And in a place so disconnected from all universes, what you can taste from whoever this is that in all possibilities, their envy is of you, not a variant of you, just you.
What do they look like me?
You just see long black hair covering their face, a tattered green robe, and they're just sitting there.
I squat down. Are you alive there?
Why?
Why are you alive?
Why does it matter? Why does it matter?
What happened to you?
I loved a friend, and the friend didn't love me back.
And you somehow got swallowed by vines because of that?
I made mistakes. I see that now. But they closed the door in my face. They tried to erase me from their story because I liked it too much. Because I liked them too much.
Does the voice sound familiar? Is any of this?
It sounds weak. It sounds weak, but you could go ahead and roll me a that would have been a nice resilience check. You could go ahead and roll me I'm gonna say this is a logic check. This is gonna be target number 16 with trouble.
Well, let's see how much worse than 13. 11.
What's wrong? You seem confused. Lost.
Yes to all of that.
You tried to write me out of the narrative, so much so you became a monster, and you left me with no other choice but to become the narrative.
I get up and I start stepping backwards.
Don't leave me again. Don't leave me. And you see the haggard face of Swap. I made mistakes. Don't erase me. Don't try to erase me. I changed things. I changed things for you. I changed so much for you. I put gods in the way of blades for you. I have burned heavens and hells for you. What more do I have to do?
Shift looks around. And from his wrist, from the pocket, not the pocket, but the hand, the sleeve of his jacket, a snake comes out, coils on his hand. And Shift kneels down and sets it onto the ground and lets the snake slowly move towards it, move towards Swap. I'm sorry. And I would like to completely drain him. I'd like to also remove the heroic tag from myself.
So, this is interesting. I'm not going to say no.
Mm-hmm.
What I am going to say is that Swap is bound and consumed by Yggdrasil.
Mm-hmm.
He is the fruit of Yggdrasil. To drain him would be to drain the tree of life.
So this is what I will tell you, is that Shift, while has met a god, Shift does not know what that means.
That is fair. And so, what does this look like as you begin to train him?
The snake slowly moves up and just sits there for a moment, like a tightened cobra ready to strike. And right when it strikes, it isn't just the cobra that strikes into him. It is everything reaching out from my body and into him. So as if being stabbed by 100 different tentacles, basically, just latching onto him to drain him as quickly as possible.
Roll me a vigilance check, target number 20 with double trouble.
19.
I'm fine. I'm feeling fine. It's fine.
A 19.
Mm-hmm.
And a 16 finally with the second trouble.
As the snake slithers over to Swap and bites, that's when you feel the as vines of Yggdrasil wrap around and pin you in place, and you hear, "Together, finally." As we turn the page, Banff, you are in this room with other Banff, other Shift. What are you doing while Shift is gone?
I mean, how fast can this assistant ring around the rosy between 3 people until the glasses get dropped? Because that's a whole lot of bamfs between 3 bamfs.
That is true. The problem is she has not come. And so you're sitting there with the other Beth, the both of you matching in frustration as you're just kind of waiting for something, for anything. And then one of the ceiling tiles falls off the ceiling.
What the hell?
I was gonna say that. I don't like that you said it first. What the hell?
Hey, you get the cute jacket, and I get the first go with the line.
It's a nice jacket, right?
Yeah, where'd you get it?
My boyfriend.
Hi, who's your boyfriend?
He's a superhero.
I hear you.
Shut up.
Shut up.
He's see they walk over to the ceiling and look up.
Do I feel any Banff weakness through that?
No.
Then what's the point of it?
No. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. And then that's when the entire room shakes for just a second.
I don't like this.
Oh, damn, that's a shame because I'm a fan of it. Shift is going. Where's your shift?
I would love to know that, and you know what I know right now. What do I look like? A telepath?
Are you a telepath?
No.
What makes you
I'm
think you'd be a
Banff.
telepath?
Banff.
We Banff.
Banff.
And then another, and this one is so violent, more tiles begin to fall off the ceiling, and you can see above you, past the ceiling tiles, is just the void. Why does it feel like this place is falling apart?
I think it's probably because the place is falling apart.
Well, how do we stop the place from falling apart? What happens if the place falls apart while we're in it?
What do you think happens? It's probably kind of like this little metaphor of a pocket dimension now, isn't it? You get squished, you get squished.
Am I really this much of a fucking bummer?
Well, if you have a way out, I would love to hear it.
Oh, well, you see, my plan is I don't have a fucking plan.
Well, then, you got him?
Yeah.
All right,
fucking.
Then we try to Banff until we can.
Maybe we try and Banff past the place that we can't Banff or something?
Anywhere you can go.
I can only go places in the fucking room. Can you go more places?
If we can't go more places, we get squished.
I could try something. And you see Banff looks at Shift. No. I think it'll work. No.
What's he talking about?
Nothing. I think it'll work. No.
What are you talking about?
I think that, well, I don't know about you, but I think that Banff has another mutation they don't know about. Like, I think if I boost them up enough, I can wake it up, shake it up.
Would you really rather get squashity like a bug than try that, Banff? Because I think you want to live and save the people you care about.
Yeah, okay, well, listen to the other part that he's not telling you.
What?
We were in a bad situation. I boosted more than I've ever boosted before. It didn't do great things for me. I barely made it, but that's when I felt the potential. I think I could get to it. I just have to, push.
I look to the Banff. I get it.
So no.
But if he doesn't try, then there's no chance at all. And then he definitely dies.
So what?
You're not going to let him die.
I can't stop it.
Do it.
No. Bamf's in front of you as Shift goes to reach out to you. I'm going to say this will be an ego battle between the two of you. You're going to roll for yourself on the second one. The first one is going to be other Bamf. So you're going to roll twice. The first one is the other Bamf. The second one is you.
Other Bamf. Me. We're both very good. They're just a little better.
It's just you can feel the desperation. Like this is if you were being asked to protect your friend.
Don't let him die in the void. Who's your kid?
You don't know it. Venom.
Mine's Phage Spider.
Mine's Venom.
I want to see him again.
Don't fucking play that card on me.
Yeah, but it's the only card we got in the deck, because I want to see mine too. I have a cousin to save. You have... This one was Kevin, right?
This one?
Kevin too.
No, what do you think the canon event is, actually?
I don't think we've gotten the truth in any of these rooms. But whatever it is, I want to fuck it up and you do too. I don't want to die of falling ceiling tiles. I don't want the people I love to die from my inaction, and I don't think you do for yours either. And I would hate putting my Shift into any kind of danger because for some absolutely incomprehensible reason, I care about him. I wouldn't tell you to do this if I didn't think it was the only way of saving you all.
I don't like you. Do it, and if you die, I swear to God, I'm going to kill you.
Not if I do first.
I'm going to roll to see what's the percentage chance that Shift can make it.
What? Okay.
Oh no.
Let me know what current meta currencies can be applied to this scenario.
I genuinely rolled physical die to see what Shift would have to roll to survive. Shift has a 2% chance of survival.
Are you sure it's not the other way around?
I rolled a 98.
Right, so all you have to do is roll under a 98.
No, that's not how that works.
It's a Call of Cthulhu roll, right?
So I'm gonna roll a D100 on the VTT. I roll a 1. I roll a 2. Shift survives. Anything higher than that. You see Shift smile. It puts a hand on your shoulder. And you feel amped. Like when Shift does it, but then it hits a whole nother level. And something in you breaks. And when that happens, that's when you see Shift John Alpine standing there, but the lights are gone. And even though the lights are gone, somehow he's still giving you everything he has left. And then crumbles. The last thing he says before he hits the ground is, "Oh, fuck."
I grab all of I grab them all up. I'm trying to move.
The other Bath is, "Get up, get up!" Like shaking him, and the room is shaking. Everything is falling apart.
Everything. Oh, this is, when I start with this is a bad idea. That means I got to do it. I need to Omega push that man to Krakoa.
Roll me a logic check first. This is going to be target number 12.
19.
You've got 2 multi-dimensional jumps in you before you reset back to normal.
That can be other though, right?
You could take somebody with you, but you only get 2 multi-dimensional jumps. However you use them, this is up to you. Also, really quick, check.
I'm stressed.
Okay.
I'm stressed. I'm stressed. 2 is not a lot. 2 isn't a lot. And I don't know where that shift is. I don't know where my shift is. I mean, I know where that shift is.
Mm-hmm.
That shift's on the floor. I don't know where that shift where my shift is. I don't know. Where? Because I'm meta, no.
Mm-hmm.
And I have the connective tissue of the way that idea gets there. I feel like I need to spend a karma so that it feels like a thing, even though I might otherwise get there organically, because I in fact know where shift is.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I think the Bamfs have to be, so like I don't know where my shift is.
Mm-hmm.
Shift can't come back here. So it's I have to go to a place that's unique where Shift could meet up with me. Or if Shift doesn't know to meet up with me, I might be able to figure something out.
Right.
Where's the one place I know that I might be able to go and find something
to
figure that out? So I'm spending the karma because of the nature of the answer, but that's actually genuinely the thought process of how I got there. So it's
in world narrative. It makes sense.
Yep. But there's nothing that can let me get to that. Yeah. So it's Banff to Krakoa, Banff to TVA. Those are my 2. And then I'm on my own. I either got to find shift or I got to find something, but I can't.
So you Banff to Krakoa. Of the 312, I'm assuming, because that's the Krakoa you know.
I guess I don't know any Krakoa. I never been there, so I don't know. I'm just thinking Krakoa. Like I'm just trying to go for a Krakoa shaped feeling.
Okay. You got a 50-50 shot. I'm gonna say odd. You end up at 312. Even, you end up at 616.
Mm.
You teleport to ruins. There is nothing here.
This is supposed to be where the place is they can help. This is supposed to be where they help.
I'm also going to roll.
Oh, that was so close.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's just nothing here. The other Banff was looking around, going, "What the? Where's this? What happened? Where is everybody?"
It's supposed to be Krakoa. I don't know.
Banff walks, and then you see a heaping of skeletons and bodies littered on the floor, clearly left abandoned for some time. The other Banff takes the body of Shift from you. Just go.
Bam.
You find yourself in the TVA. By the tree, because that's the last thing you saw of the TVA. And you see Swap tethered into Yggdrasil, and Shift trapped by the vines. And you could see the green flames looking around Swap's figure. And you can see that Shift is consuming Swap. Swap, or Shift, I am going to say that you are cognizant. You do see when Beth arrives.
Shift immediately goes, "Stay back. Don't touch anything." Narrator, this thing that's touching me, that's got its vines around me, am I able to feel it if it had power or has power other than it being a large viney tree thing?
This has an impossible amount of power. Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't be Shift if I didn't try. Can I try to swipe power from it? We are grabbed.
This is interesting.
That's all Jake's doing today, baby.
This is interesting. You absolutely can. I am going to tell you that if you do this, you are going to open yourself up to...
Yes. I don't even want you to say it out loud. I don't give it away. Don't let the audience
Give it away,
know.
give it away now.
There's an 80% chance of this happening.
Please,
If I roll,
it's been real suck today.
If I roll under 80, well,
Just need something good.
Oh no. Fuck that. I would like to.
If I had to accept the results of dice, so do you.
I'm so fucking mad. As you take the power in, you feel something else try to enter.
Mm-hmm.
And it is the spirit of envy that grabs the soul of Swap, that tries to take your life. And in that sunken place, you see the corrupted angel holding the soul of Swap. What would you like to do?
So it is holding Swap's soul in its hand as if it's about to kill it, to kill Swap.
Mhm.
Aren't you hungry? You don't want to ruin your dinner.
They placed a fool upon the greatest throne. A fool that did not know how to rule. I know how to rule.
Then take the soul of the tree and let this unworthy person, let them be a warning to those. A man walking in fear, speaking to others, will be a greater ally to your strength than that of a single dead one.
The spirit releases its grip over Swap. It looks to you and smiles and says, "No." And he walks into Swap. Bamf, Swap, Bamf, Shift. You see as the figure on the throne looks up, takes a deep breath, and the skin burns away into a green skull lit with green fire. Shift, you feel not just the absence of the spirit of envy, but the absence of all of your powers. And you hear Swap, the spirit of envy, smiles and goes, "This is much better."
Shift knows what they're in, and Shift just looks at Bamf and touches the glasses. It's not a power, it's a technology.
It is. Where are you trying to go?
Anywhere but here.
You find yourself back in the safe house. You watch as your previous selves go through, and then that ripple closes. You feel, roll me a resilience check. This is going to be target number 20.
I am going to use the very first version of Shift that I had just to better facilitate some of those stats. 14.
you retch. It feels like the worst. It feels like everything that's in wants out. Your body is, it's in full recovery mode right now. Like it just got rid of the worst virus.
Just rubbing his back. You're okay. You're okay. What the fuck was that, you absolute weirdo? How are we in this kind of fucking mess? How are we back here? It's okay. You just breathe. You ridiculous motherfucker. Just breathe.
I look back at Banff and I don't have that feeling anymore. I can't. And I look at Banff and I just wrap my arms around them and I start sobbing.
Hey, easy. You're okay. You're okay. I got you.
I would like to also point out that as you're holding shift, his body changes. He's completely different. Did Banff ever see?
Remember who got you back to Bernie?
You see that.
Hey, buddy. Very good looking.
I can't change.
Good thing you got family cares about you just the way you are.
And that makes it 10 times worse as Shift starts to think about the family he left. And he just goes back and starts sobbing in your shoulder.
Whoa, hey. Hey, those are a lot of big feelings for a tiny room. They're just keeping hugging and just like.
Yeah.
I'm going to offer you both a karma if you let me paint the panel from here.
Sure.
After an ordeal like that, time passes with you both in the embrace, and you both slip into unconsciousness. What are you dreaming of, Shift?
Shift is probably thinking about. Shift is reliving every moment that he took and ate and devoured people's envy and fed it and made it worse. And all of the things that he had become while he was the spirit of envy. He thinks about all of the people that he hurt and all, whether they deserved it or not. And he just relives those moments.
Banff, you find yourself in a movie set with a big white wall that has a projector playing highlights of Shift's time as the spirit of envy. And you see John Alpine sitting in a seat watching these memories.
I'll sit on the floor next to the chair, watch the reel. Not your best reel.
Is Shift there? Like, is this a part? Like, is he seeing this?
It's the weirdest kind of thing. It's like you are in a dream and the dream is quickly shaken up and Banff is talking to you.
I've heard a lot of people.
Yeah, I see that.
No, this is not the people I hurt.
Who's that then?
Two smiling parents come up on screen, and you can see them sitting on a couch drinking coffee as it pans back, and you can see a small John Alpine opening Christmas presents underneath the tree.
Look at that rosy chick in the chair. That's disgusting.
Beth, roll me a vigilance check. Target number 15.
17.
There is a figure that is poorly edited out of the frame that John seems completely unaware of, like completely unable to perceive. It's like the footage is smudged, but you can tell, like, poor censorship. You could tell there's someone there.
No, okay, right there, right to the left of the door, like that, the smudgy bit. That. Who is that?
Who? And as Shift kind of mentioned, like looks in that direction, it fast forwards to the parents coming outside of the house and seeing the words "freak" painted all over it, and them quickly trying to wash it away, and trying to do it without John finding out, but he sees it. Like, you can see him through the window, seeing them clean it and wash it off.
Yeah.
Beth, when you see this footage, you can see that they're not only cleaning it off, but they're talking with somebody. But that figure is also mosaicked out.
Okay, but they're here too. Like, you see that, right? Like, they're cleaning, and like, who do you think they're talking to?
What do you mean? And as that happens, the next thing you see is them standing up, holding missing posters with John Alpine's face on it. And you see that what is now the Shift is in the crowd, helping look for himself.
And now you see half the block is mosaicked out. There's a bunch of censored items in the sky. And it's very easy to tell what one of the items that is censored out is, because you can see the flashing of red and blue coming from it.
Okay, why are you forgetting 5-0 right there? What the hell's that?
I have no control over this. I didn't. This is. I'm just remembering what I remember. What's important.
But it's incomplete. Look at that. Look at that. Do you not see that?
Does he?
You hear, look at that. Do you? Every time Beth points out or mentions something, it's like you are not letting yourself comprehend what Beth is trying to tell you, unless you roll me I'm going to say this is an ego check. Target number 20 with double trouble.
17 before the trouble. Oh, I put on the wrong one. 11 total.
Keep in mind, you do have Ox points and Karma.
The next frame, or the next scene that you see, is the anniversary of John Alpine's character going missing, and you can see them in their living room, and an officer and someone that is clearly John Alpine pretending to shapeshift into someone else, sitting there at the table saying, he's been missing for some time now. It's time to sign the paperwork for his death. And you see John Alpine's parents refusing to sign the paperwork.
And again, you see censorship everywhere in this. Roll me a ego check, target number 14.
What?
For who?
For Beth.
Is this something where any social aspects are relevant?
Nope. This is a feeling.
I would like an auxiliary point.
All right, I'm going to need a D12 roll.
12.
One of these days you will be defeated. This is coming from Leo Ambermain. You are our point of wrath today. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and give yourself edge.
18.
8.
That's more than 14.
When you watch a live newscast of a place that you've been, you can feel that you could bamf there. When you watch these memories from the projection, you feel like you can bamf there.
They bamf, so like they're sitting over the back of this chair John Alpine is in, grab hold of his head and say, "What is going on?" And I would like to bamf us.
You go from watching the memory on a projection screen to being in it. And you come face to face with a blurry humanoid figure whose features just are not staying in place long enough for you to recognize them.
I turn back to shift and I do that like... Who is this then?
Shift tries to focus as much as he can. Like, this is in his face. There's just no way he can't try to at least attempt to focus at this.
And you're saying the words, "It's been long enough. You have to sign the death certificate." And you hear this figure. Well, we know that can't possibly be the case. We're not ready for the experiment to be over. We can devote more resources into finding where they went. There's wonderful progress being made. The potential is limitless. You can't so quickly expect us to walk away from it. And the figure, and that is coming from your adopted father in response to you. But the figure next to him says, "We're going to be taking it from here. Law enforcement has gotten pretty insistent, so it's best that you just sign the papers. If we find word of your son, we will let you know."
No, that's not what happened. I was there. That's not what happened.
The experiment?
No. That is not what happened. They refused to sign it because they believed that I was alive and that they loved me, and that's why. experiment. I'm a mutant. That's not how that works.
The world starts to shake and the fabric of reality here starts to tear itself apart with each denial.
It's okay. Just tell me what really happened.
This is what happened. This is what happened. I mean, not that didn't happen. That's not. No, absolutely.
Really
And as he says that, it switches again. You want to narrate it? Go for it.
No, please go ahead.
It goes backwards. It goes back to Shift walking through, helping his parents try to find himself, and he is standing there overhearing them talk to someone. How did you let him go? What do you mean, how did we let him go? He's a teenager with powers. Of course he went away. Well, no. You have been trained to watch him and make sure that he doesn't go away. This is not what we hired you for. It doesn't matter what, and then again snaps back. You see them washing the freak off of the wall, and you see the person standing there that they're talking to. I thought you were supposed to protect us. They're not supposed to be persecuted like this. We're supposed to keep them in an environment so that they believe that they are safe and we don't have any problems. We're working on it. He used his powers at school, and we are going back and we're trying to clear this up. Back again to Christmas. It is John Alpine's first Christmas, his first memory of the family. All right, he's all yours. Now, remember, don't let anyone know. Don't let anyone find out. And once he has powers, inform us. We will chip him and make sure that we can follow up and make sure everything's happening. It's possible that he doesn't actually really have powers, but time will tell.
Beth, I need you to make me a vigilance check. This is going to be target number 18.
That's a 15 from me. How would you feel though about one of those auxiliary points?
I wouldn't feel bad about it at all.
Especially since you both rolled the same thing.
God damn it.
Out of honor, I try not to roll until someone says roll so that other people have a fair shot. This was dishonorable nonetheless.
We have a Lord Portico to thank, and truly it was fated that it would be so.
Oh, thank you,
Lord Portico, you are our plate of wrath. Go ahead and
I guess this is 17.
You can spend one more point or one more karma. It's up to you.
I'll spend one more karma.
Okay.
That's a 19.
As you're watching these memories shift and fragmented memories becoming truth, you also see burning, piercing green eyes also watching in the distance in these dreams. And that is when you both are jarred awake. Bamf, you come rocketing into your chair, and and I think it's in this moment that you realize it wasn't a dream for you. You bamfed in your dreams, but you bamfed your body into the dreams of Shift.
like that preppy. Don't tell me I'm like the preppy. I think that's what they say out loud.
And I think that is the perfect note to end. Please be sure to give yourself the secondary mutation tag and the omniversal travel dreamscape.
I would also like to thank. I would also before you say, I'd also like to thank Lord Protocol just now for dropping 19 subs because that's what the dice said.
Shit.
Oh, that's so cool. What a wonderful humanoid.
Holy hell.
Oh, that is our story, everybody. It was a more intimate game, but I do hope that you enjoyed it. I have been your narrator. I will see you all this week at Gen Con. Again, catch me Friday for the Monsterology 101 panel. This was an absolute blast. But let's get to the most important part of any story. And of course, that is the people that tell it. So, who would like to go first? Volunteer, get volunteer.
Sam wants to because I did it. I went first last time.
Sure. I'm Sam. I have been Bamf. I'll probably be Bamf again sometime. You should stick around and find out. Actually, you want to see me do things, and you're a Streampunks subscriber companion tier and up. Catch me in the Streampunks Discord tomorrow. The character I play in Big B and Dash is too good a little bean to make Noir adequately sorry for all this nonsense. But Sam will find a way to do their very best. So please catch us and Fox tomorrow night for that.
And Jake?
My name is Jake, and I played the Forever Punish Me Shift. At this point, I think it's a fetish.
Someone said it.
Right now, this is the only place you can find me. You can find me on Blue Sky. I tweet about stuff and things, and I have photos that I posted about San Diego Comic-Con. Just keep your eye out for that video. Noir, take it away.
All right, and as is tradition, we are going to leave with a after credit scene. So, we find ourselves back in the TVA, in the heart of Yggdrasil, with the spirit of envy Shift sitting on a throne, and then appearing in front of the throne, a man in a unbuttoned white dress shirt with suspenders, long brown shaggy hair, a sharp goatee, and a crooked smile. This wasn't part of the deal. You're meant to work with me. I'm bound you to a perfectly good human, and I've outgrown you, Mephisto. Well, that simply won't do. Is that a challenge? No, of course not. I would hate to lose an asset and get nothing in return. Surely you understand my plight. All I ask is for your assistance in the vacancy in Hells. I can make this happen for you, Mephisto. But first, I need you to help me with John. I want him to be my friend forever. Mephisto looks down, looks at his painted black nails. I think we can arrange something. And that is where the story ends. Sam was like, absolutely not. Thank you all so much for joining us. Have have a good one. And if you're at Gen Con and you see me, come say hi. But until then, Excelsior, everybody. Bye.